Hey, everybody. It's your girl D Willis here, and you know I bring you all the skills and the mindset that's going to help you accomplish your goals. Now, my question for you is, what is your destination? Do you know what your destination is? That's my question for you. I have my notes sitting right here because the reason why I asked you this question and what made me jump on to the computer today is because of a conversation I had with my daughter. Okay, so I need you to think about what is your destination. Now, my daughter's 16. She's a junior in high school. She's on cheer. She's on the dance company team. She plays the trumpet, guitar, etc., etc. All of these extracurricular activities these teens be into. Now, as long as I can remember, my daughter has been saying she wanted to be a doctor. And then when she got a little older, I want to say around junior high, I asked her what type of doctor. Because she kept telling everybody she wanted to be a doctor, but never what type of doctor. So then she said she wanted to be a brain surgeon. Okay, cool. Now, today we had a conversation. And, a little bit before today, I want to say maybe her freshman year, she switched it to, or sophomore year, she switched it to a heart surgeon. And that's because my son was having had some heart defects. So I guess she started feeling like she wants to work on the heart. So here we are, junior year. She having a conversation with me about college. She was like, Mom, what if I want to go away to college? I said, you can go. Right? You can go. I'm not going to hold you back. So we talking about USC and HBCUs, and we talking about all these schools. Now all of a sudden, she's nearing the end of her high school education. She'll be a senior next year. She don't want to do another 12 years to be a doctor. Okay, that's what this really boils down to. Because now she's trying to think of changing her career. She's like, well, I don't know. It's like doing first grade to senior year all over again. 4 years of undergrad, 4 years med school, 3 to 4 years residency, which she knows is probably going to be a 4 to 5 year residency, considering she wants to be a heart surgeon, right? Just depends on the specialty. So she thinking about this other 12 years. Let's keep it real. She didn't say that, but I know what it was. Anyway, she said, I'm just thinking about probably being a traveling nurse. And I'm thinking, Mom, when I turn 18, I think I want to try to be a rapper. Okay, so now we go from all your life being a doctor to being a traveling nurse and a rapper, all in the same conversation. This is all today, which I told her that's normal. I mean, it's normal, y'all, because we as human beings, we are multi-dimensional people. We have more than just one interest in our lives, okay? But I want to explain something, and I explained it to her that this is normal and that most people want to do so many different things because their interest is in so many different things. The problem with that is that they never take the time to focus on one thing. They can't focus on anything specific because they want to do all the things. And so then she asked me, how am I able to do so many things? Like, how was I able to open up a store, do this book, do this, do that? How was I able to do it? And I told her it's important to choose a destination. Choose a destination. I explained to my daughter today how I do 30, 60, and 90-day sprints. I sprint to my destinations because, first of all, I get bored quickly. So I have to work in sprints. Plus, I find it a way to get things done. And my mindset is a little different than everybody else's because a lot of people like to, I want to do this goal. I'm telling you, so many people are going to have goals come January 1st. It doesn't make any sense. But me personally, if I set a goal for myself, I start it right away. I don't wait to the beginning of the year. I don't wait 3 months later to start it. If I have the idea for it, I have the idea now. Tomorrow is never promised. Like my grandmother would tell me, why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? Because tomorrow is never promised. So I don't wait till the first of the year to start a goal that I have in my head. Also, I do 30, 60, 90-day sprints because I look at a year differently. I consider 12 weeks to be a year. And if you haven't read that book, is a book called the 12 week year. I've read it. I read it years ago, but I'm going to find it and link it in the description below in case that's something you want to read. But ever since I read that book, it switched my mindset on how to think about time. And time is going to pass you by whether you're doing something or not. So I'd rather not waste time. I'm a real stickler about my time. My kids know that. And that's because time is the only thing I cannot get back. And it's going to pass by whether I want it to or not. So I work in sprints. So I explained this to my daughter and she kind of looked at me like, working sprints, 30, how you getting stuff done in 30, 60, 90 days? It's kind of like almost impossible. What she's thinking is impossible, right? Because she's 16 and she's looking like, how are you doing this in 30 days? What do you mean you wrote a book in 30 days? No, I didn't write a book in 30 days. I had a destination. I didn't write the book in 30 days. I had a destination in that 30 though. And then in the next 30, which is 60, I had another destination. And then in the next 30, which is 90, I had another destination. By that time, yes, the book was finished. And then I started over with another 30 destinations. So I have a new destination every 30 days. Now, I don't mean from the first to the last day of the month. That's not what I mean. I mean, whatever today is, if you decide today, 30 days from today, period. I don't care if it's 28 days in a month and I don't care if it's 31 days in a month. It's 30 days, period. And I don't care. I'm not going to wait to the first. So that's kind of how I operate and that's how I get things done. So this is how I explained it to my daughter so she can understand, because they understand this cool stuff, right? So I said, imagine if we were taking a cruise. We got a call. We call our travel agent. If you're a travel agent, I love you. Okay. So we call the travel agent and we tell them we want to go on a Caribbean cruise. Now, the travel agent is going to give you all the specials and let you know where you're going to be stopping. You know, you might stop in the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Cuba, Mexico, Honduras. You might be over there somewhere. So they're going to tell you these destinations. But while you're on that cruise ship can only go to one destination at a time. It's going to go to all of them, right? But you're going to be at one for a certain amount of time. And then everybody going to get back aboard the cruise. And then they're going to go to the other location and get off and go tour around and then get back on and so on and so forth. Those are sprints. And I explained that to her. If you noticed, the cruise ship can only stop at one place at a time. The cruise ship cannot be in Honduras and Jamaica simultaneously. And when you think about your goals or your destination or the skills you're trying to learn or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, think of it as a destination that you're headed to. And destinations, when you're on this cruise ship, when you're off in the ocean and you're sailing off to Jamaica, when you first go off, you can't see Jamaica. All you see is water in the sky. Jamaica is invisible. You can't see where it's at. All you see as you turn around on that ship, of course, is other people. Hopefully. But if you go and look over the deck of the ship, if you go on the deck of the ship and you look out, you're not going to see land. That's stepping into the unknown part of your business. You're not going to see it. But if you stay on the path, you will eventually get to that destination. And she like, that makes sense. So then she want to be smart. Mom, what destination you on right now then? I told her, she thinking I'm on the destination right now for Success Coded because she knows the 4 books are coming out next year, but that's not the destination I'm on right now. They're dropping in 2024. They're a part of the journey, but it's not the destination. And there is a difference. When you're on the cruise ship, going to each of those destinations, all of them combined was the journey you took. You went on the Caribbean cruise journey. But along that journey, you stopped at various destinations. Now, Success Coded, the 4 books I have coming out next year, if you're not familiar with them, definitely go over to my website, dwillis.com. They are dropping next year in 2024, and they're going to be short books. We're talking about 50 pages. I'm not going to make them over 100 because I want people to read them from start to finish. And I'm not about to bounce out with a book like my very first novel. My very first novel was over 300 pages. I'm not going to do that because I know people have short attention spans, so I want these books short. But you can go check them out and what they're going to be about. The titles might change slightly, but at least you kind of know what it's going to be about in those 4 books that's coming out next year. Now, getting back to what my daughter asked, she said, Mom, so what destination are you on today? So I replied, I'm on the destination for my Sprint to Success planner journal. She said, planner journal? I said, yeah, planner journal. She said, that's what it's called, Sprint to Success planner journal? I said, no, it's called Sprint to Success. So right now, my destination over the next 30 days, this is my destination. My 30 days is already in and counting, right? I'm already in. It doesn't start today. It's already in motion. But the destination I'm on to right now is the Sprint to Success planner. And I call it a planner journal because it's not your typical planner or your typical journal. It's actually designed to help people acquire the skills and accomplish their goals faster than they ever did before. It is broken down in my same methodology in my 30, 60, 90-day sprint. So what typically takes the average person a whole 12 months to do one thing, I've done 12. And that's 12 things, big things. But at the end of the journal, the way it's going to be made is you're going to be able to see at the end of a 90-day time frame, which is about 12 weeks, every single milestone, skill, ability that you did and learned over that 90 days. And you will be surprised because a lot of people don't even realize how much they really, really know. And in the journal, there's a place that allows you to track all of your ideas. That way, as you're going through things, because as you go to your destination, when you get there, say, for example, when you went to Jamaica, guess what you did? You done met some new people, you done talked to people, and guess what they told you? Oh, you got to go to the Florida Keys. So now you done got a new destination that's not on the journey right now because you're on the Caribbean cruise. The Caribbean cruise is only taking you to Jamaica, Cuba, El Salvador, Honduras. It's not taking you over to the Florida Keys or wherever that is. I just came up with that off the top because I ain't never been. But I'm just saying. But that wasn't a part of the plan. That's not a part of the journey. And the cruise ship captain is not about to detour you to the Florida Keys because that's not the journey. And nor does the plan that they have takes you that way, right? That's a whole nother journey, which means that needs to be written down because it's a journey you're going to take. You're just not taking it on this one. It's not a destination yet. So it's going to be a place on there for all of your destinations, all of your ideas, which would be goals, destinations. I don't care if it's to get your high school diploma, get your GED, finish up your associate's degree. Guess what? That's a destination. That's all destinations. Anything that you want to do is a destination. If it's, I want to learn how to drive, that's a destination. Okay. That's how I mean about these destinations. Anything that you want to do, any idea that pop in your head is a destination. It's a place for all of them. And it's going to be a place where I'm going to put my, how to track my 3 things that my world encompasses. I'm all about the knowledge that you gain. Skills pay bills, y'all. Y'all just don't understand how much your skills will pay you. Believe me, skills pay bills. So there is a diagram in there. It's going to be a diagram in the planner that talks about or shows you about the skills gained. It also gives you the ability in this planner to design the life you want. You can design your life, and it's in this planner, and you can do it in 12-week increments. So you will never get bored. You will always be working on something, and it's all going to get to the big goal, the big end result. Because in the first page of this, it will ask you, what is your ambition? Now it's going to say financial ambition because it's going to have a financial ambition up there, and it's going to have another ambition, like an action ambition. Like, what is it that you want to do for the rest of your life. That's going to be at the top of this planner in like the second page. And it's going to say your financial ambition. Okay. It's going to be like, this is what the ambitions is. Now that 30-day is not going to be like that ambition in 30 days. Like, come on now. But you have to build up to that. But it always will be at the forefront of what you want to do, because it's going to be instructions. There's going to also be a video instruction to this planner. It's going to outline exactly what you need to do and how to use this planner, because it's exactly the same thing I do that helps me accomplish the goals. I'm like basically creating this planner for myself because I am getting like so sick of just regular notebooks that I have to make it the way I would make a planner, but I'm just about to design the planner the way I need to design it and call it a day. Like, you're going to be able to see what you did and what you learned and what you put in. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I learned so much, like so fast. Like, it's like rapid skill acquisition. Okay. Rapid skill acquisition. So that way you can get to your goals, to the bag, whatever it is, faster than you ever thought possible. If this is something that you're interested in as well, feel free to go over to her, to dwillis.com and get on her diary newsletter. Get on the her diary newsletter, because all of this stuff is going to be announced through my newsletter. If you want dibs on how that's going, get on that. But that's the tip I have for you today. That's the number one thing that's going to help you achieve anything that you set forth in your life. You need to know the destination. Figure it out. If you don't know, make a destination, make it today. Whatever day it is that you're watching this video, today is the day to make a destination. Tomorrow is day one. After you think about it, I'm gonna let you finish, watching this and spend the rest of the day thinking about what the destination is. When it pops in your head, this is the destination, go. All right. So if you like this video, please be sure to click that thumbs up button. And if this is some information that you like to hear about, because your girl keeps it all the way real with you. And of course, I teach you skills along the way. I'm also about having you have that mindset shift, because you're going to need it to handle everything that's going to come to you when you be successful. Okay, so you got to have that mindset, and I teach you that as well. So if you're down with that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Thanks for watching. Bye.